Salutations! I'm the Crimson Gentleman, and welcome to chess once again. Where this time we're gonna maybe do a bit of a shorter stream on this one. We'll see how we do, but we're gonna try and hopefully my mind's reset. I'm in a better state of mind, and we'll be able to get back to the regular games we were doing before without being influenced by the stress and the sporadicism of the Rapid and Blitz games. So let's just go ahead and see what we can do. Try to take our time, but hurry up. Yeah, no music this stream because the thing I was using before, apparently it doesn't have any classical music that is safe for YouTube and Twitch for some reason. So yeah, I'll either have to make something on my own or find something that will work with classical style music, because the only stuff that they seem to have is like EDM and things like that, or even worse. Oh, that's interesting. Or even worse than that, perhaps Queen here. Oh, you can't see the mouse. Let's switch that. Ah. Yeah, so perhaps Queen to here and then to there. I don't know. Let's try screwing that up. How can we do that? We can go... Well, we can do this. Which also frees up our queen a bit. Queen to there. So I guess straight down is going to be the thing then. So we can just move that to there. Man, this is that same thing that other guy tried to do. I guess there's just a bunch of people trying to use openings like that, like opening tricks and things. I don't get why people like doing that. I really don't. Just doesn't seem any fun to me. Yeah, it wasn't a great move. I don't know why I'm watching on the little screen. Hopefully he takes that. He did. I hope that was a blunder, and I haven't fallen for some kind of trap. going down a lot of material. Probably gonna go after my knight if I do this. But if I don't, they get my rook, so. Hmm. Hello, 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 hello. Did it take anything? No? Nope. Hmm. I think it might be trapped now. Can't go here, here, or here. Can't go here, 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 or here, or here. But I think I got the queen. And I guess can go there. That'll probably be what they do, yeah. But I mean, that's fine. Could go here. Yeah. Hmm. has to go either here or here. Can't really go to either of those places. I guess it can go here because then the queen just takes that and then this is in the way. But if I move there, then it'll just be a fair trade. Well, that was nice. Take back. Really? I don't know. That didn't really feel like an accident. I think you just made a mistake. Okay, sure. Not sure what that's a threat of. Guess you can move there. Check the king for essentially no reason. Hmm. Probably check me, but I really don't see why. Or here. Okay, back that way. Okay, yeah, but you'll lose your queen anyway. That's not really a big deal. Now let's see. What's gonna be the fastest way? Take back? Draw? No. I'm way ahead of you. Why would I accept a draw? Let's see. Try to figure out what the best way to do this is. There. Draw. No, thank you. And plus 36 for me, minus 105 for them. Alright. Good game. I don't understand the draw, though. Alright, let's do an analysis here. Just to kind of see what was going on. This is kind of what I feel is the folly of, especially learning specific openings sort of early in your chess career, which I don't know that it was early for them. But I feel like if you, like, openings are fine to learn. They, anyway, what was I saying? So later on, they can be good when you already have a really solid understanding of the game, you have really good intuition for what's going on, you know how to plan and play from multiple different angles, even disadvantageous ones. They can, they can spice things up, be interesting, be something to try out, things like that. Because you also should know how to modify them based on what the other person does, if you're going to use them. But if you're using them early in your sort of chess knowledge, even if you've been playing for a long time, if you're not really proficient at chess and thinking about it from all sorts of angles, you can just, all you might be doing if it doesn't work is getting yourself into a bad situation that you're kind of exposed and it's hard to get out. A lot of those ones where you pull the queen out early and, because you're hoping for just a really fast checkmate, use the bishop, get that queen there, it's checkmate. When those don't work, when the person sees what you're doing and you fail, your queen is now really exposed. And for a lot of that game there, well, here, I have the analysis here. So, did that, I'm doing the bishop out, preparing this area for the queen to just drop in, and that's checkmate, which even here, yeah, it would be. Unless I just moved this knight here in advance, that would work too. Kabam. Probably should have tried that in case they just were like, yeah, did it. Didn't think about it. But, sort of, yeah, see this, even here it's like, mistake, in c3 was best. Yeah, this is like, but it's because they're hoping, and they think this is the best move. I think this would be better. But, like, not objectively, this move is better. It's better because if they blunder and just go for it anyway, because they don't think about the knights the way they move, then you've got it. That probably wouldn't have been a better move for me versus this person, at least after having played with them. Okay, so let's see. In c3 was best. So could have gone that. I mean, that's a very different game. That's not the game at all this person was playing. So then f6 forward. Apparently that's a really confusing move. Here to here, here. But see, this guy wasn't going to do that. He wasn't going to bring his knight out and do all this stuff, right? So this may seem weird to the computer, but this person wasn't going to play that way. That's not the way he was thinking. He was thinking in terms of just getting that checkmate, right? Which, I mean, not saying that this would have been bad, but, and again, I would change this move too, thinking back on it. But, the thing is, the computer is thinking in terms of if it's playing against another computer as smart as it, and that's not what was happening. You've got to take into account, especially on lower levels, you got to take into account the way the person's going to play, because if the person just keeps doing stuff that you don't expect, you don't anticipate because it's not a smart move, it might still get around whatever you're doing if you're not careful. So, so that up, on down, on takes, and then me moving up was a bad idea. Saying I should have moved the knight here, which I can see, because then, yeah, threaten, because then it would be protected from the queen. So, yeah. makes sense. I really didn't know what to do there. And then moving that down was like, what? But again, you move here, take, you know, then I guess queen take. So, yeah, that would have been a good move. But then taking wasn't good. I should have, again, moved the knight. I just really wants me to move the knight. So, and then here he's like, why didn't you move the queen down? Because I guess queen moves down. Okay. Queen moves down. Is that checkmate? Yeah. So he would have had a checkmate. So I just had myself open there. Then we have. So this was apparently bad. I should have, because I'm leaving a checkmate open is why. That's why these are bad moves, because that checkmate was here this whole time. I feel like I could just move away. But because this was a blunder. Well, again, it's not exactly a blunder because, you know, it did work out and I didn't. Well, okay, I guess I lost this. No, but even that, it's like, yeah, come on, checkmate. But here we kind of get out of that stuff. And then that's questionable. Should have moved the king up and back, I guess. But I really wanted to trap his queen in, was my thinking. You know, I considered doing this, but yeah, see, I just saw multiple checks and things and stuff happening, and I don't know. I feel like for the person I was fighting, I feel like this was kind of a better move. Although he should have gone further away. I agree. It was fine. Just get that out of the way. And it should be moving the queen back. Only moves moves that and then moves a little bit. And then, surprisingly confusing, apparently, inaccuracy. Moving that and then to there, I guess. And that down. These were all fine. And then, yeah, I mean, that is surprising. It is surprising. And then, yeah, I mean, I considered checkmate is now unavoidable. Queen c5 was best. But, yeah, well, because the thing is, right, if I do that, then of course, see, but he's not going to do that. See, if I, wait, where we go? 5, yeah, I guess, oh, okay, I see. But moving it here, you know, I mean, now, I guess I could have gone that, but then it would have taken, take, then I guess take. But no, because then it would have been too close. So, yeah, I mean, I can kind of see what it's talking about, but again, I feel like the computer assumes it's playing against essentially another super genius computer. And I wasn't playing against a super genius computer. So I feel like, again, sometimes there are moves that can be better. And, you know, it does depend on what the other person does. And the fact that what they do is kind of unpredictable, and sometimes they do stuff that's just kind of like, what? That can screw up whatever plans you have. If you have plans like, oh, I'll do this because then his next logical move would be that, so then that'll give me the, you know, if you assume things like that, things are like, if you assume the other person's actions are going to make sense and therefore give you specific openings, that's not necessarily going to work against somebody who's just like, I don't know what to do, that I guess, because, you know, then that's it, right? If they don't do what you expect, you're not helped. But yeah. So anyway, we did that, and that went well. I enjoyed that. Go back here. I wonder how many games does it take? It might just be like a once it feels settled or something. Because it keeps pitting me against someone stronger, someone weaker, someone stronger, someone weaker, until I get sort of in the match there. See, does it show me my go here? got my win there. So it's still a question mark, but you know, we're getting closer, I'm sure. Okay, so that went pretty well. Yeah, I feel like that fellow there, they didn't. I don't know. It was okay. They didn't do terribly or anything, but I feel like they would be better served to not try specific openings or try to force specific early wins. I feel like it'd be better to work on the mid game and the end game, and even work on the beginning with getting an idea of what can kind of set you up for good mid games and end games, because that start sets you up for an early win. If that early win doesn't come, you're not necessarily in a good position for the rest of the game. And I'm not saying I'm great at that. I'm not saying I'm great at knowing what exactly to do in the beginning and how to set me up. I think I'm probably worse at the beginning than I am at the middle or the end. So I'm not, you know, it's not like I know everything. I'm the most amazing chess player ever or anything close to that. That's kind of my take, my feel of what happened in that game. You know, and maybe they would, like, if they had gone with an opening that kind of just with the idea, not even necessarily a specific one, but just with the idea of setting up for the mid game, essentially. And that's not what I was doing, because I was also responding to his weird early game thing. So I didn't do that either. But if he had just set up something, you know, for the later game specifically, you know, that kind of idea, being in a good position, I feel like he may, you know, he could possibly even have beaten me. But, you know, because again, if you just think about what's going on, try to identify if there are any, you see that queen come out, just see, what do they think they're doing? What is their idea? What's their plan? How do they, not what do you think you're doing? Like, what do they actually think they're doing? How do they think this is going to get them a check? Because if someone brings their queen out that early, probably they're trying to get a checkmate early, at least this low level. At higher level, maybe that's different. But yeah. So, that was good. That was a good game. I enjoyed that. And, yeah, I would say, you know, if they were watching, which they're not, but if they were, use your early game to prepare for the middle and the end as much as possible, and react to what the other person's doing, of course. And try to make sure you have a really solid grasp of the early, mid, and end games before you start doing things like that. Like I've been tempted to do things like that, but I found that if it doesn't work, if they do, you know, because okay, so I play chess, like I would play chess with my dad all the time. And I didn't learn these, I kind of came up with an idea, like especially when castling early, is using opportunities and trying to get the queen in there to get a fast checkmate. And it works, you know, for a few games, you know, but as soon as they figure out how to stop you from doing that, even attempting it, when they're going to stop you, puts you at an extreme disadvantage. So, it's best to really understand what it is you're doing when you do that. With that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do let me know by leaving a like or a comment down below. Join me for future chess streams and other games at that. And, as always, I've been the Crimson Gentleman. I'll see you in the next video, and until that time, farewell.